Hello YouTube, welcome back to Gone Gaming. This week's video is a beginner's guide with 10 simple tricks and tips to start off on Ark Survival Evolved. I hope you enjoy, thanks for watching and please subscribe. Tip number 1 is craft the basic tools as soon as you can. So a stone pick, a stone hatchet, a torch and a spear.
Ooh, spear.
So the pick gets more thatch, flint and meat off dinosaurs, trees and rocks. The stone hatchet gets more wood, stone and hide off the dinosaurs, rocks and wood. And you can use the torch to keep you warm at night. And obviously, and another little tip, if you press the right trigger, right mouse button, you can chuck it on the floor and it'll give you a good...
I did not know that.
John can take it.
And John can take it.
Well, why did none of you tell me this before?
And
You
then
not know that?
and you can use that for like basic light source when you're hunting and gathering during the night.
With the spear, you can also use the spear to collect hide and meat as well.
And yeah,
Yeah, but that does basically a bit of half
leave
and
me out in
half.
the dark,
Yeah.
boys. What's going on?
You can use left trigger to stab. So stab
Motherfucker.
and
Don't you dare throw
hold
that.
right trigger
Dare throw that.
to
Ow.
chuck it.
My heart. My heart.
I hope your heart's not in your belly.
Tip number 2 is find a good location to set up your first camp for the first few nights for all your prep work and everything. So we'll go find a good location, for example.
Yeah, let me choose a location then. Follow me.
Right.
Oh, it's a bit hot out.
Yeah, we don't want to be too near the water. We want to be up, kind of up there a little bit more.
Where are you saying then? Away from the water, yeah?
Yeah, not too close to the water, but close enough. Maybe you're in this little area here, just
Right here.
Yeah, over here on the flat.
Yeah.
Okay, so like I was saying, then obviously once you can get a campfire, do it because that'll keep you warm. Anything else you want to add on that tip?
What stuff do you need for the campfire?
Yeah.
Thatch, flint, stone and wood.
Best way to collect stones, I think, is probably running around collecting them, innit?
If you press E when you're running around, you should be able to pick up quite a few stones.
Ooh, another stone. Oh, 3 stones.
Whack up a few trees with your hands and that.
Yeah.
Get some thatch and wood.
Tip number 3 is share your Enagram points wisely. So if you're in a group, you want to share out whatever you unlock. But if you're on your own, only get the things you need to survive. For instance, in our group, Ash is building all the stuff to make the shelter and stuff to go in the house. John's focusing on farming and irrigation.
Yeah.
And I'm focusing on the usables and weapons and tools and everything.
I also cover armor as well.
And and Ash does the armor.
Let's be honest though, I'm basically just here to look pretty.
Yeah, you are there to look pretty.
Noob.
Tip number 4 is build a basic shelter as soon as you can out of thatch. So for instance, obviously where your campsite is, but as soon as you can upgrade to wood, I would, but I would also think about relocating a bit further inland to a big, more open space.
For now though, you just need somewhere to stay warm.
Mate with female dinosaurs.
And mate with female dinosaurs.
Depends what you're into, really, doesn't it?
Ash is obviously putting the door in the most impossible place to get up, but
Like a challenge.
Is that why you go with dinosaurs?
Hello.
So this is enough to keep you warm in like the night time of the
You do want
island.
to get rid of it ASAP though.
Yeah, you want to upgrade ASAP
And also build a door when you.
and also build a door. Yes, and don't
Tell
build
him how.
don't build on a ramp like that because let's face it, we're not going to get in there, are we?
Yeah, we could get in there.
Okay, and then obviously we're going to show you what our base looks like now once you upgrade it. So this is our shelter now, all made out of wood. It's got better defence, and obviously it keeps out the elements a bit more, so you don't get so cold.
Someone also done a fine job painting it as well.
We don't have the colour in
Just
it.
put it this way, I actually didn't do painting and decorating in college.
Obviously we've all got a bedroom each, and a kitchen. So obviously we've got a food store, but that's for later on in the game. Tip number 5 is use bushes to get berries and fibre. As long as you don't eat the narco berries, which will knock you out, and the stim berries take off water but give you energy. Every other berry you can get gives you a slight raise in food and water.
If you can't find nothing to kill, then obviously berries is your best.
Yeah, there's
Really.
always bushes around, so you
Yeah.
can get out of a quick struggle if you just keep like running along, getting
Also,
loaded.
if you can use stim berries to obviously get your energy back up.
Yeah, if you're running away from a dinosaur, but that does take off your water. Tip number 6 is to tame as many dinosaurs as you can to start off with, because they help you with things such as transport, carrying
Fighting.
items, and protection. The best way to do it is when you're starting off, just find
The old-fashioned way.
the old-fashioned way and just beat the living hell out of it. So 3, 2, 1, go.
You want some of this? Oh, we don't want none of this. Get him.
You can chase it into a rock. They
Get him.
It's alright. It's alright. Try and chase it into rock. Chase it into rock. Let's go on that way. Let's go on that way.
Why?
There you go. He's down. He's down. He's down.
Oh, that's
how we do it.
tactician from you.
Right.
Thanks,
Now,
John.
obviously-
I see you're slacking behind.
You put your
can put it
narco
right
berries in. And then when you put the food in, these ones take berries.
Give it a little tea bag to make yourself feel a bit better about life.
Obviously, you just want to keep the narco berries up to keep the unconsciousness up, and keep the berries in it to keep so the taming level goes up. If you remove the berries, the taming level goes down quite drastically, so never remove the food from inside it. You can go away and do other things.
Never remove anything from inside it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. So also when you're taming things, you need to protect them from carnivores that might go in for an easy kill when they're unconscious. And also you can obviously keep as long as you check it, you can go away and do other things. For instance, like gather more resources, and go on hunts. So obviously after a little while of keeping it unconscious and keep feeding it, what with all the berries and making sure you use the narco berries on it.
Yeah, you
You
got to
will.
make sure you remotely use the
Yeah.
narco berries.
Yeah, so you click on them and then remote use item. I generally say as long as you keep it up above half, well, a quarter to a half, you're generally always safe.
Yeah.
And then once the taming meter reaches the top, you now have a dinosaur, and you get to name it. Timmy. And obviously, if you hold E, you got this hole. wheel, you can access its inventory, take out the narcos. Obviously, it has hunger, health, stamina, oxygen, weight, melee damage, and movement speed like our characters. But if you keep the berries in there and keep it stocked up, it feeds itself, so it never dies of hunger or anything. And then obviously you click on enable following, and it follows you. You can store anything in it. It carries anything, so from wood, stone, flint, meat, and obviously craftables. It can carry everything, so they're very handy if you're going on a long trip to use. And even handier when you get to a higher level and you create saddles for them, you can ride them yourself. So tip number 7 is for easy food and hide. If you can see a dodo, I would always kill it, because obviously they drop. They're an easy kill, and they drop a couple of bits of meat.
And they don't fight back.
And they don't fight back. And I broke my spear.
You broke your spear on a dodo.
I broke my spear on a dodo. So that goes 6 hide because I was using my axe. So, and if you can, these weird crab-like creatures are an easy kill. Which then they don't fight back as well as the dodos. They're a pain in the arse to get. If you see one of these pig-looking things, they don't fight back, and they give some really good meat
And hide.
and hide. So 3, 2, 1.
They are quick though.
They are quick. They do jet off quite fast. You can corner it between a rock or something. Oh no, it's going to go down there again.
Ah,
But they give off about 25 plus meat or hide, whatever you use, and so I would normally say if you use the pickaxe, you got about 30 meat and about 8 to 10 hide, or vice versa.
yeah.
But they're very quick and they do run, so you have to be quick to the mark, or trap
They
them.
just like being awkward, basically.
Yeah, trap them against a rock if you can. Tip number 8 is that when you can, make a sleeping bag or a bed, because it gives you a place to respawn, so you don't have to respawn back to a random location after you die. Because in this game you tend to die quite a bit.
Sleeping bags you can only use once, can't you?
Sleeping bags you can only use once, but beds are permanent. Tip number 9, when you can unlock the pestle and mortar, I suggest learning a few things, such as spark powder, gunpowder, and narcotics. So for narcotics you need narco berries, 5 narco berries and 1 sport meat, which obviously you get over time. These are very handy for knocking out dinosaurs, and they give you a slight bit of XP. And spark powder is used in the preserving tin to keep meat for longer. You can create one of them, but then also if you have ash from the fire, charcoal from the fire, you can create gunpowder, which is going to be used a lot in the future game. Each one of that gives you about half an XP to your full XP. As soon as you make quite a large stack at a time, you get quite high XP for doing it. And also the XP is shared between your tribe members. So the final tip, when you're first starting out, don't be over confident and attack big dinosaurs, because they will probably end up killing you. For example. Whoa, you went flying. Also, never be afraid to run away from the fight and use them stimberries to give you enough energy to get away. You're dead.
For example.
A little cheeky tip here. you can get meat from your dead bodies. And seeing as John's a pretty large man, we got 5 meat from him. And also, dinosaurs do team up if the same species is next to each other and you start attacking one of them. So just be wary of that. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope these tips have helped. Please like and subscribe, and remember, have an awesome day.